All right, y'all, we are back in week 5 of the Stu Project's Mind Body Mastery course. If you did not realize, yes, I am showing my face now, and I am Amber Stewart, the owner of the Stu Project. So, this week we are going to be talking about your spirit, and transforming your spirit is all about opening yourself up to new potentials in your life. It's the equivalent of opening up the door to your heart and soul so sunlight can filter in. Finding peace in a chaotic world can be difficult, but in the end, it is one of the most transformational things you can do. Now, in my stress alchemy course and coaching programs, this is something that I focus on while healing your body of chronic mental or physical health conditions. And if you want more information about that coaching program, then just look in the links below. But getting back to finish off this course, transforming your spirit will often include incorporating spiritual practices into your life. And so there are many different definitions of spirituality. One of them being spirituality is an inner journey that enables a person to discover their authentic self. In this way, it's about actualizing, activating, and bringing forth your own internal and innate potential. It's about integrating meaning, purpose, and values into our everyday life so that you can feel more connected with other people and yourself. Spirituality is tightly connected with overall health and well being, and that it integrates and reconnects the physical and social and emotional aspects of a person. And I'm just going to stop real quick and just show you a nice little visual of how your emotions can affect your body. And so these are a few ways that the different emotions can affect your body. So, um, practicing spirituality may also lead to having healthier connections to your community and having a more hopeful and optimistic view about the future. Other benefits include being able to cope better with terminal illness and stress, having more confidence and inner peace, and having the ability to be mindful in all actions and relationships. When you increase your spiritual consciousness or awareness, you essentially start feeling more connected, integrated, and inclusive with the rest of society. You become more accepting and embracing of others and their differences, and are no longer dependent on the validation of others to determine your self worth. Because I know I am somebody because God ain't make no junk. Okay. So, this leads to the subject of vibrational frequency, which is the idea that everything in the universe is made up of energy. This energy is bound by an energy field caused by the atoms that circle one another. So everything in existence vibrates at some energetic level, and things that are vibrating similarly are attracted to one another. Positive feelings and thoughts are considered high vibration that lead to an expansive, inclusive, and bright feeling. Negative, fearful, or unhealthy thoughts and actions are low vibration, which lead to feelings of being blocked, of separation from others, and a pessimistic outlook. Our thoughts are types of vibrations. We can either infuse our thoughts with positivity or negativity and base that type of energy of and based on the type of energy we're creating, we'll attract things that are vibrating at a similar frequency. So if you want to know why you keep attracting the same type of career, same type of job, same type of relationships, same type of injuries, because that's the vibration that you're vibrating. That's the frequency that you're vibrating on. And so there are many ways to increase your vibrational frequency that can be found in the list at the end of this section. So a couple of other concepts important in transforming your spirit are upper limit issues and recognizing spiritual hunger. So what are upper limit issues? I thought you'd never ask. Upper upper limit issues are very common and refer to limits you have placed on yourself based on how much love, happiness, success, or abundance you think you deserve. Often this leads back to childhood when you were told not to be too happy, too successful, or too bold. Anything that made you feel like you should shrink down very likely has led to an upper limit issue. The problem with these upper limits is when you encounter one, you start to get uncomfortable and most likely begin to self sabotage yourself in order to bring you back to a more comfortable state. It is often described as a fear of success or a fear of outshining others. Other than obviously hindering your success, this upper limit is literally blocking you from transformation and fully reaching your potential and purpose in life. So, signs of an upper limit issue are feeling like you're on top of the world and then feeling really down, actively seeking out problems in your life or making problems out of nothing, feeling paralyzed by the good happening in your life, or feeling that good is unusual, excessive or repetitive worry, not acknowledging your own goodness or good feelings, causing arguments, getting sick, and blaming or criticizing of yourself and others. These are all ways in which you may try to slow down that positive energy in your life. There are many ways to break through upper limit issues that can be found in the list at the end of this section. So remember, spiritual hunger is another very important aspect of transforming your spirit. It is very common to become starved for spiritual nourishment. This deep hunger is classified by a longing for meaning, connection, joy, and serenity in your life. This is often misinterpreted as physical hunger, which usually leads to emotional and overeating. It is an overall feeling of dissatisfaction and that something is missing. Symptoms of spiritual hunger includes boredom, lack of inspiration, issues with concentration and motivation, purposelessness, unease, emptiness, loneliness, meaninglessness, wanting more, and feeling lost. All of these feelings can send you seeking something such as the perfect partner, a perfect house, and more wealth in an attempt to fill a hole in your spirit, only to find yourself still dissatisfied once you get them. The only way to truly feed this hunger is to feed your soul. There are many ways to do this that can be found in the list at the end of this section. So before we talk about 20 ways to transform your spirit, let's talk a bit about recognizing your own value. So, many people believe that their value comes from external sources, that our value is based upon how beautiful we are, how thin we are, how educated we are, or how much we do. But those concepts aren't accurate. We have value because we exist. I'll say that again. We have value because we exist. Each and every day, or each and every one of us has value. And recognizing your own value can help you shift your focus from food when you're feeling spiritually vulnerable. So complete the following exercise as a way to really highlight your value in the world. And so the handout that I'm referring to is the Knowing Your Value handout, which is again at the end of this section. Now, your homework for this week is to review the material that I just explained earlier, and I want you to take 1 to 2 items off of the Transform Your Spirit list and start incorporating them into your weekly routine starting this week. And moving on into next week, I want you to start incorporating more, or just moving forward in life in general. Just start incorporating more of those habits in your daily life. And if you're already incorporating some of those things, good for you. Keep up the good work. Now, once again, if you need any help with anything, feel free to reach out to me with support. I am just a message away in the Well World app. And you can always email me at amberstew@thestewproject.com. And I am rooting for you on the other side of your screen. And I will tune into you and not tune into you. I'll see you next week. Take care.